All right. What's good then? What's up? Welcome back.
Welcome to the Aquarium Podcast, where this week
Stealing my thunder.
we've
No.
had to scrounge around the bottom of the barrel to find topics for this week. Apparently,
I came up with some, although a decent
you see,
bit is music related.
yeah, this guy was like, I was like, hey, put some topics, and he's just like, I have absolutely no idea. I have nothing going on my brain. There is not a single thing I can think of because I'm stupid and have no original thoughts.
You
That is a
put two things in. I
that
put
is a
one
direct
in,
quote.
and
That
you
is a
were
direct quote.
literally there. Let me quote you. Where is it? Well, come on. Just well, come on. No context whatsoever. I was like,
No, because
does he
I
want to
said, well,
record?
no, I said, well, come on then. I was telling you put some in because you hadn't put any in when I sent that.
You put two things in.
Well, yeah, but you put zero. I would have liked you to put one or two in, and then eventually he pulled out what, three, four? So clearly he had ideas. He just couldn't be asked.
Well, later, I spent like a half an hour at my desk just doing nothing.
All right, all right.
I
We were gonna
listened
have
to
some
music,
guests.
so that's.
We were gonna have some guests this week, but then Tuna couldn't do yesterday, and then everything fell apart.
I'm still very busy with my internship. It's in the latter stages. Also finished two courses,
When's your
pretty
internship
much.
over?
No, it's like the preparation for an internship that I'm starting next semester.
Let's see. What? So in like September.
Yeah,
When are you done with all this work?
like next week or so.
Nice.
Next week or the week after, I suspect.
Alrighty, let's get into the songs the songs of the week. Tuna's was Back and Forth by Eric Doa. Mine was Half Life by. Did you guys want to guess? That's right, it's Joe. I
Oh,
promise I'll do a different. I'll do it. I'll put a different artist next week. I promise. I
you
promise.
made me listen to like more than half of the album by now.
No, I think you've listened to
You
all of it.
definitely. No,
The only
no,
th-
not all
the
of
only
it.
s- no, you haven't listened to Climax, and that's it.
I don't even remember half of the songs then anymore. I mean,
They're very good. They're very good. Um, so Back and Forth. How many times did you listen to Half Life?
once.
Okay, then you're probably not gonna like it much. It's not good on the first listen, I have to say.
Oh, all right.
No, because I
It's
remember the first time I listened to it, I was like, this is not his best. And then I listened to it a couple more times, and I was like, okay, no, this song fucking slaps.
I'm not really intrigued though to listen to it more. I mean, there are other songs and other artists I'm more intrigued about to listen to. So
Okay. Well, Back and Forth by Eric Doa. I didn't. I think it's better than some of the other ones that you've done, but it's nothing that had me out of my seat. I listened to it like half an hour ago, and I was like, this is okay. This is all right.
it's
I
like
don't
a
have any.
hyper pop song, more to the pop side, I'd say. I put it
Yeah.
in because like last time I think I put break-ins in, and you were like and then I think somewhere in a conversation it was like, well, I can put in other hyperpop artists as well. So Eric
I
Doa
see.
is there, or Eric Doa. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm
I
very
see.
sorry. But anyway,
Sorry.
your
Interesting.
song was all right. I thought it
Okay.
was kind of boring, and then like halfway through the small bit of the electric bassy guitar I thought was all right, but then there was just it's kind of boring, forgettable. It's not my type of song. I don't know, it doesn't really slap. Why is
I
it
think it slaps. I think it slaps. I think it's good.
big pause? It's
And I just had to think about the fucking like stupid things you just said.
Okay.
Stupid, very small doo-doo brain.
I mean, everyone can listen to it themselves and come to their own conclusion.
In fact,
It's
yeah,
just my opinion.
I urge you people listen to Half-Life by Joe. I don't urge you to listen to Back and Forth by Eric Doa though. It was pretty mid. Anyway,
Well, I
moving
don't
on.
recommend
Mo-
listening to Half-Life by Joe. There are plenty of better songs. Listen to like a
No, there
Kendrick
aren't.
Lamar album or something.
All right, moving
Or
on to the topic.
Igor.
And the first three here are all yours, or four. So how about you
Yeah.
introduce us to your first topic?
Yeah, so the first one was when I couldn't think of anything and I just put Superman movie down because that's coming out uh, soon. I mean, it looks fun. It looks alright. New start of the DC universe with, what's his name? Fuck, I forgot. But he also directed the
Oh,
Guardians
James
of the
Gunn.
Galaxies. Yeah,
James
James
Gunn.
Gunn.
James Gunn.
And he seems to put real effort into it as far as I've heard. So it's pretty interesting. I'm actually pretty curious and excited to how it'll be. I think it'll be perceived well. But yeah, I don't know.
Um,
Have you heard about
I've
it?
seen, I've heard about it, and I hear people going, "Yes, this is comic accurate. I quite liked it. It seems whimsy. It seems cool." And then other people are saying, "This is the worst thing to ever happen to the DC universe. This is going to be the worst film ever."
Are those people
Uh,
actually real?
who knows?
Maybe they're just your imaginary friends.
Perhaps.
Anyway, I don't know what else to comment about it. I mean, it seems pretty exciting, I'd say. Quite a lot of characters, actually. I think Green Lantern was also showing up. I think their dog or something. And
Yeah, he has a dog. It's James Gunn's dog, I believe. And people were like, "Oh,
yeah,
this is not what the dog looked like in the comics." And it's like the dogs looked like 60 different breeds in the comic, and it's like you just like to, dude. Like, how are we getting racism for dogs, dude? Like, it's crazy. We're getting like German Shepherd like supremacists. Crazy,
lol.
crazy work.
But yeah, I guess moving on to the next topic. Ollie, you need more music artists.
I
Just
don't, is this an
putting it out
intervention?
there.
Is this an
It's,
intervention?
it's really just, to put it bluntly, just a
I
quick
listen,
message. You
and I
really
have to
need
say.
other music artists, man. It's
I just I have a main playlist that's it's a bunch of artists. It's got Kendrick Lamar, it's got Bo Burnham, some Eurovision songs, Skrunkle Dunk, and Joe. But recently, I've just been listening to Decide and The Crux. I haven't been. I need to like give 2020 a re-listen to. I have to say. So I may still be. Um, I may still be listening to more Joe yet, but I might pop in a Eurovision song for you to listen to again soon enough.
which Kendrick Lamar song is in there? Humble or something?
No, let me.
Loyalty?
It's pretty basic ones, just some from GNX. Um,
Uh, I
there's not
think you
like
mentioned that earlier. TV
not like
off,
us,
squabble
TV
up.
off, Peekaboo, Luther, Squabble Up, Humble, and
Hey now.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's released better albums. It's a good album for sure. Uh, Especially like overall in the music industry, I'd say it's he's in the top echelon of music artists for sure. But yeah, moving on. Uh,
Oh
I
wait, hold on,
don't
I have another.
think you know this album at all because it's by Tyler the Creator. But Cherry Bomb is not a bad album,
Cherry
I'd
Bomb
say.
by who's that by?
Tyler the Creator. You can listen to the first song, perhaps. I'm
Is it
revisiting that quite a bit, the first song.
is
I
it
really
new?
love it.
Is it Is it new?
No, no, it's quite old. I think 2016 or something. I don't know.
It is
But you
from
can search up the first
2015.
song, maybe listen to it a couple seconds.
2015.
I think you'll already get
2015.
an idea.
2015. 2015.
Yeah, that was close. But Death Camp is a song I'm coming back to quite a bit. It's just good. It's just good.
It's not my vibe.
The
One thing I
first
want to talk
time
about
I listened
with
to
like
it was like
with like
I listened to it a little bit because you were telling about how the layout of like Joe's
yeah
albums were very good with like the transitions and the structure and everything, which
yeah
I agree with, especially the transitions. The structure, I don't know. I
I think
haven't dived
I
as
think
deep into it
I,
as like
Lonesome
apart from the
Lonesome is a
cooks.
State of Mind is I think is a really good opening track. One because it's a fucking banger, and two because I like how it like kind of starts low because it really added to the experience of my first time listening to it, where it just like started with these like single isolated notes. It's the boo doo doo boo doo doo doo, and it's like okay, and then it kind of progresses slowly through the song, and then you get into the chorus where it kind of introduces and sets the vibe of like the grooviness of the music throughout the album. It's like it's really good. It's the same with Runner, where it starts with like kind of like far away single notes, and then it becomes like it kind of becomes more dry, and then goes into the vocals. I think they're two very good
Yeah,
opening songs to me.
I feel like what I like more in an album is just the story arc and everything that's inside of it. So Kendrick Lamar, for example, could
Also,
get
yeah,
Mad
if
City,
that's the case,
but
then why
also
don't you like
Tyler the Creator on Igor, which I think is one of the
then
best, if not the best album I've listened to. I like it more
then
than
why don't you like
T-Pab.
Half-Life has a lot of storytelling in it.
I didn't listen to it that way. I didn't really listen to the
I mean,
lyrics. But I
look
mean,
at the
I felt
lyrics.
like the instrumental was just kind of the same. If you're telling a story, I wanted to also tell a story in the instrumental, partially at least. Like the way Kendrick Lamar on like Blacker the Berry is, for example, extremely fucking uh, angry and aggressive and such, which also just shows the message. Or in I, where on the T-Bap version, where he's literally just it sounds like he's just having a small concert or something. He's just on stage performing that song and just having a good time and just spreading positivity, which is nuts. But yeah, it's more like that. Everything around it, the whole vibe must just be a cohesive bit. I feel like that's important.
Yeah, I because I've kind of one thing as well coming back to like the side is, for example, I've kind of started tapping into like Joe Twitter, and whenever I see people talking about like tattoos they've gotten, the majority of them are from Half Life, like this ending bit of Half Life. Um, like just look at the lyrics. I think if you look at the lyrics, you can. It's about like I suppose you neither of us can relate to it because it's kind of like about how there's like technology and how like dealing with it, technology and fame and how like oh I'm like my generation is the last to know what it was like without them, like sick of living in the old days, mind burdened by the old ways, keep trying to forget about it, watch a video, don't fret about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really relate.
Yeah, I suppose you can't relate, but no, neither can I. Obviously, I mean, obviously, I'm younger than you, but I think I like it. I think it's very well written. I think Joe is a phenomenal songwriter. But yeah, Moving on. 21
This is the
Pilots.
part where Joe becomes cartoons and serial era K dot.
What?
Look at the bridge on Genius. What? I listened to the. That's actually a song I'm kind of revisiting right now. Cartoons and Cereal. It's an unreleased Kendrick Lamar song that was supposed to be on Good Kid, Mad City,
Is this?
but he
Are
couldn't
we
get
looking at?
clearance with the sample. If you look it
Is
up
this?
on YouTube, I think it has like 40 million views, even though it's an unreleased song.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
The bridge,
Oh
if
yeah,
you
this is
click
the
on
part where
it.
Joe becomes. This is when. Yeah, this seems like it was just some like because it says this the annotation is unreviewed and it has one contributor.
Lol. LMAO.
Oh, this is cool. In Half Life, Joe berates himself for being a fool, but in the next song on the album, called "Fool," he leans into the fool persona. Isn't that cool?
What did you select the new 21 Pilots song
I
text?
haven't. I do not care. I can't lie. I don't care about 21 Pilots, like at all.
What? You haven't listened to Clancy, their latest album?
No.
They already released a new single for the upcoming
But,
album
uh,
Breach.
21 Pilots. I know like one song. It's that one that's really popular. I know nothing else.
Stressed Out or Ride?
Yeah, stressed out. That's the one. That's the only one I know.
Not Ride?
I'll listen to it.
Oh no,
Right.
I'm taking my time off my ride. Yeah, yeah. That one? No? Really? Or
No, I don't know this song.
Heathens from the Suicide Squad album?
I've not seen.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
No, I've not heard this song. Ride. I've not heard.
What? How many streams does it even have? Oh,
Two
I linked my
billion.
Spotify again. 2 billion. And you were making fun of me for not knowing End of the Beginning. I heard of it, but I didn't really listen to it much. And you were making fun of me. Heathens, 2 billion. Right, 2
Wait,
billion. But you
I'm
have
trying to listen to
never heard of
Heathen.
them?
No, I've.
What the fuck? They were on the radio as well. But and End of the Beginning wasn't. Like,
I think. I think Heathens. I've heard. This rings a bell.
but yeah, Contract is their new song. And I just watched Needle Drop. I don't. Do you know Anthony Fantano? You know,
Yeah, I know who
yeah.
he is, but I
He
don't
always has
care.
like hot takes. I feel like it's funny sometimes to watch him. Sometimes he
He,
has good takes, and his opinion is I totally agree with it. But other times, like this, what the fuck? His comment section was also berating him, like, because he doesn't like this song. I feel like it's absolutely fantastic. They're kind of going back to their Blurry Face era with like drums that are very heavy, dirty soul like, and also a bit that sounds like the Doubt demo that they put out not too long ago. And it's just absolutely fantastic. There's so much going on production wise. It sounds absolutely insane, very high energy. I love it. And he's just like, oh, this sounds like, what was it? Hold up. Some other band which was also pretty well known. Where is it? Linkin Park. He compared it to Linkin Park.
okay.
I haven't listened to them much, but I don't think Linkin Park is that electronic and so heavy on the production, which is also being said. And just like the first three comments, it's like comments that are like making fun of his opinion, like, what the hell, Fantano? What? First four actually. The contract in worst tracks. I'm devastated and perplexed. Bruh. That comment has like half the likes of the video, by the way. That's nuts. 2K likes on the video and that comment has 800. 830. That's already like not a good sign. Doesn't even
Suppose.
have that many dislikes. It has like 300, but I don't know how accurate that is.
I think the extension is pretty accurate.
I don't know. You never know. If there are like that many comments like making fun of him that have so many likes, probably a lot of his fans just also watching it and being like, huh, I don't agree with it, but you know, can't be asked to leave a dislike. Maybe that's also the case. But yeah, I guess moving on to your topics.
Here we
Tears of
go.
the Kingdom again.
Oh my goodness gracious! What do you mean again? I haven't spoken about this on the podcast, but
No, you
I
have.
I spoke about it last time saying it's my favorite game of all time. But I've just really established that. Like today, I've been playing through it. It's so excellent. Like I have to say some people don't appreciate the storytelling of it. I think it's very well done. Like the final memory, the final dragon tier is like, oh, brings it like it sends shivers down my spine. It reduces me to tears. It's just so like, oh, the music in the game, especially in that dragon tier in that like cutscene, is just so good. It's so jam packed with content. Like you'll never not have something to do. This time around, I really want to try and like do everything. I don't maybe not do every Korok seed because there's like 1,000, 100. Although I might just spend the whole summer grinding the shit out of that game.
Do you like
Uh,
normally not 100% the game then?
well, Tears of the Kingdom is like an 100 2 hour 100 hour 100%.
Sure, sure.
Like um and it takes a lot for me to just like get my head down and be like, okay, I'm gonna do it all. It has, I think, okay, let me check this. How many? I think it has. So how many side quests in is the kingdom? 139. There is okay. There's 139 side quests, 60 side adventures, and 23 main quests. Uh, then
I think
there's
that's
also
okay.
Then there's 150 shrines. There's 152 shrines actually. I think there is. Then there's 100. There's 120 light roots. There's 1,100 Korok seeds. How many Addison signs? There's 81 Addison signs to be fixed. There's there's tons of content in the like in the Sky Islands. There's a bunch of stuff to do. You can literally like torture, you can crucify and burn to death enemies. Like it's just, oh my goodness gracious. I would I would love for you to be able to play it at just some point, you know? I don't know if it'd be your kind of game. Like what kind of game you don't really you're not a big game kind of guy, right?
I don't
Like
know. I
Like what games you play really replayable games like Minecraft and
Not
uh
really. I haven't played Minecraft in a very long time.
F1?
No, I haven't played that
No?
in decent time as well.
What games do you play then?
Right now, I'm trying to 100% GTA 5 because I haven't done that.
Okay,
And
then I
apart
think
from that, some Trackmania.
okay. So GTA 5 is like, I mean it's an open world. I think you would enjoy it. I think it's I think
Tears of the Kingdom
uh
just isn't really for me. I've seen some bits from it. It's just not my type of game.
why not? Why don't you think it's your kind of game?
I don't know, especially like having a Switch 2 or a Switch.
You can get a Switch One for like 100 quid.
Why would I get it though? Why?
Because I mean, it's an excellent con. I mean, the Switch Two is very worth it. Although it does cost a decent bit, I will say. Like it's an excellent piece of kit. I think it's very excellently priced. I think the games are awfully priced, but the console itself is very well priced.
I'm not gonna like buy a completely new console, especially like over 100 euros or 100 euros just to buy a game. That's just insane.
I mean, but you can play so much on the Switch Two, and you can take it anywhere.
I don't care though. Plus, I don't have that much time, and I also want to do things like be productive.
This is me being productive. You don't understand me.
Just wait till we
But
get
yeah,
older.
I just Tears of the Kingdom is just it's just so incredible. My brother's actually doing a fucking he's finished his degree, and he spent a lot of the time like fucking playing on his PS5 and playing on his PC and playing on his Switch.
Yeah,
I have
I
to
know a
say.
lot of people still do that.
And
Also
he
my
and he
age, but
he
yeah,
also he also he's also just qualified for his masters. So I mean, worked out
nice.
just fine for him. He's
I
doing his
also
masters.
just watch a
He's
lot of Netflix and such.
no for me because I can't. For me, I can't just watch something. Like
Why?
if I'm watching something, I have to be doing something else. Except
What?
like for example, like let's say I'm watching a show, I can't just watch a show and do nothing else. I either have to be like playing something or like snacking on something. Or like I need to be doing something else. I find
Uh,
it easier to, although not ideal, to just play a game without watching anything. Um, I find that much easier than just watching something.
oh hell no,
Like
you're TikTok brained.
no, because I can just play a game. Like for example, let's say I'm on the bus.
Congratulations.
Let's play.
You're on the bus and you're just playing a game.
Yeah, I go with my Switch 2 on the bus, and I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, so like what I like to do is I go on the train, right? And I just turn on some music and I just look outside.
No, I can do that too. I like doing that as well. Sometimes if I'm feeling tired, I won't bring my Switch 2 out my bag. I'll just leave it in my bag, and I'll just like pop some Joe on, look out the window.
Especially when it's like late at night, like I don't know, 10
No, I
o'clock or
get that. No,
something, and I
yeah, no, no, no.
come home
If
from my
it's
parents' house and I'm
no, no,
just
that
in
kind
the
of
last bit of
like I
the
said,
train,
if I'm
just
just
turn on some nice
if
music.
it's if I'm tired, then I won't. Like for example, if it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to be decently tired from wherever I've been coming from, and I'll pop some music on and just look out the window. But for example, I'm getting home from school at like 4:30. Like I'm leaving at 4:30, so it's like I'm not really tired yet. Like for example, in the mornings I'm tired because I'm just waking up at 8 o'clock. So I'll get in the bus and I'll fucking pop some music on, look out the window until I fall asleep and wake up, and then we've arrived at school.
You wake up at 8 o'clock and it's like, oh, early.
Yeah,
What the
dude.
hell, dude?
Oh my god, I couldn't
Oh, hell
fathom waking.
no.
I couldn't fathom waking up earlier. And like out of my friend group, I wake up like easily the earliest. Everyone else
The
wakes up at like
earliest.
no, sorry, the latest, the latest. I meant to say the latest. Everyone else wakes up at like 7 or 6, and then I'm up at like 8 o'clock, and I like spend like because I'm like 8 minutes walking from my bus stop, so I'll get up at like 8 o'clock. Or today I woke up at 8:10. I got up, I walked the dog, I had like a bit of breakfast, and then I left, and I was out the house at about 8:30. The bus picks me up at about 8:40, and I'm at school about 9, and then school starts at 9:30. But recently, because everything's over, and I'm the only one still going into school because I'm the only one being forced by their parents to go into school. I just go in and I find an empty room, and I just play on my Switch too. Like I've played Tears of the Kingdom all day today.
Damn.
Like I remember because we have like break from 11:40 to 12 o'clock. I remember I was just playing and then I checked my watch and I was like, oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. I missed the entirety of break because I was just playing Tears of the Kingdom.
What I do with
Was
my
that-
breaks is I go to the cafeteria on my school, or I go to the grocery store get some food.
I mean, yeah, that's not good. Anyway, moving on. The summer. Are you looking forward to the summer?
Yeah, looking forward for some time off.
Are you gonna go anywhere? You got any plans?
Not really, just chilling. Probably
No, I'm
like preparing for my internship.
gonna.
Not much at
He
all.
won't shut. He won't shut up about that goddamn internship.
Dude, it's fucking important though.
Get a
I'm
life.
stressing the fuck out of it for
Get a
getting
life, bro.
everything handed in time.
Get a life, bro. Guys, am I? What a fucking nerd. Am I
You have a
right?
Switch too. Get the hell out of here.
How,
Your
how does it? What
opinion
is
is
it?
not valid.
What's bad about having a Switch too?
I'm not gonna go into that discussion. Not
What? No,
right now.
what's bad about having a Switch too?
I'm not going into that discussion.
What is bad about having a Switch too? Tell me right now.
You are a Switch fanboy.
What do you mean? What do you mean,
Put it that
fanboy?
way.
Why?
Well, you got like the Switch, you got you, and Nintendo, and you were like,
But no, I got the Switch too because it's got a lot of games on it that I know I'm gonna play. I played a lot on my Switch One. I'm gonna sell my Switch One. Like I'm
you
not
have
gonna have them
like an
both.
excuse for everything.
But what do you mean I have an excuse? I'm gonna get so many hours out of it. I think the games are like insane. Like, but they're not all priced at 80. Only one is priced at 80, which is already bad. That's
I didn't
really
even
bad.
talk about the prices. You just came up with that yourself. Let
But
that
then what
sink
do you
in.
mean? It's just owning the console's bad?
No, but you immediately going to that
No,
to the
I'm going to that
prices
because
is
I
I think
didn't
says
I
already
didn't
quite a bit.
because no I'm saying that because that's what everyone's been saying in my ear. It's like, oh, I got the Switch 2 and it's just like, oh, you're just such a Nintendo show, you'll just pay for anything. It's just like, no, I like these games. I like playing with them. It's just like, no, stop having fun. You are what's wrong with society. I've seen people like saying that people who buy the Switch 2 are the people who are wrong. They are what's wrong with society. And you've talked about the prices before. I think the games are awful. But like also, are you just saying that it's bad to just own the consoles?
No, I'm not saying that, but like I don't know, just like
Like I feel
not
like
saying some aspects of the console like are overpriced or something. Just ignoring that is nah.
no, I don't ignore that. The games are fucking awful. Like Mario Kart World being 80 quid is fucking like horrendous. I mean, I got it for 40 quid with the bundle, which is like okay. But like Donkey Kong looks really good. That's what the next topic, which we'll get onto in a second.
It's not
Um,
on the list.
it is on the list. Look at the dock.
Where?
Diddy is back.
Yeah, Diddy?
Diddy Kong,
P
because we were all
Diddy.
no Diddy Kong. We were all speculating that they'd like
P
fucking.
Diddy.
We've all thought they'd
I just wanted to
assassinated.
talk about that. Like, why the fuck? Why?
We'll get there in a
Diddy
second.
is back and then like backing full
We'll get to that in a
caps, so
second.
like an
Like
exclamation mark, like he's so
I think
excited.
I have to
Diddy
say
party boys.
I feel like the Nintendo consoles are the only ones worth getting. Like because PlayStation and Xbox, all of the games on there, but like bar like a very like Astro's Playroom, which is like okay, I'm not gonna buy a console for Astro's Playroom. That is the only that like there's no exclusives. It's like if I want the game, I will play it on my PC. But like Nintendo games, you can only get a Nintendo console. So for me, for the rest of the time, it'll just be I'll have my PC and I'll have my Nintendo console. That'll be it. I don't need a PlayStation. I don't need an Xbox because if I want those games, I'll just get it on my PC. I'll invest in a good PC rather than getting a console.
I would for sure.
Because for consoles, by their nature, will be outdated the day they come out. Because like they can't just like put the console together and then sell it like the next month. It takes months and years to assemble them all, getting ready. So they'll be outdated on release, and all the games are available on PC. So it's like the only thing that's really necessary to really have the full gaming experience that I need is PC and Nintendo console, so I can play my Pokemon games and my Nintendo first party games, my Zeldas, my Mario's on there, and then every other game I'll play on my PC. And who knows? Maybe I'll start getting every game on my Switch, on my Switch 2, and I won't even need a PC. Who knows? I'm really if they make it so that you can use mouse controls on Switch FM because they have a mouse on the Joy-Con. If I can use that on FM, I might buy it. I might buy it for the Switch. I might buy FM26 for the Switch, but it remains to be seen. But
All
yeah,
right.
moving on. Diddy Kong is back. Diddy is back.
It
The thing
just
is,
says Diddy is back, bro. No,
the reason, the reason why it's because on all the, for example, he wasn't in Mario Kart, and for the teaser for Donkey Kong Bonanza, he wasn't anywhere to be seen. So it was like, have they removed Diddy Kong because of P Diddy? Like, is the P Diddy like thing so bad that they
How are
just
they
scrap
like
this
that
entire character?
racist though about Diddy? You know, I know he's done absolute horrendous things and all, but that doesn't mean they can, you know, be this racist.
What do you mean this racist?
He's not an ape.
Dude, Diddy Kong is older than P Diddy's fame, bro. When did Diddy Kong first appear? 1994.
Wait, you live in Vatican City?
What?
I got this map from Dragopult.
I do not live in the Vatican City.
No, it clearly says it.
The map is lying.
Nah, it seems accurate.
Uh, no, it's not though.
I'll send it. I'll send it. It's fine. There it is. Or are you from Ireland?
What? Wait, hold on, what? Wait, what the fuck? I'm half Vatican and half Irish. Crazy. Bro, is this the good ending? Why is Germany Poland?
No, this is like an alternate dimension.
Yeah, this is the story where Hitler got invaded by Poland.
And instead of like the Dutch kingdom including like Luxembourg and Belgium, it's just Luxembourg took over France as well.
So
It's just all Luxembourg.
all of Scandinavia and also Finland are Norway.
Yeah, isn't that real?
Yeah, of course.
I thought
They
it was
didn't just
Norway. I don't know
they didn't
Scandinavia.
they didn't just stop at Scandinavia. They also looped in Finland into it.
And Denmark.
Yeah, well, Denmark is Scandinavia.
I mean, Norway.
Scandinavia is Iceland, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark.
Yeah. And Finland.
No, Finland is a part of Scandinavia. It's a language thing.
I'm pretty sure it's. Nah.
No, I've been told that it isn't. Like by like Finnish. No, Finland is not
No, it's
generic.
not.
No,
But it is considered a Nordic country.
it's Nordic, but Nordic
Thank you,
and
Google. Go fuck yourself.
yeah, I'm. Well, yeah.
Bruh.
Oh wait, hold on. No, Scandinavia. It's not. Iceland isn't either. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no. It's only Denmark, Sweden, Norway. It's not Iceland. Never mind. Anyway,
I
so
don't know
yeah,
anymore.
Donkey Kong Bonanza looks really, really good. I cannot wait to play it.
Maybe
Although,
Americans are right and Europe is a country.
but also like, I don't like the price. Like it's 70 quid. I'm gonna have to spend the money that I work like for this summer to get it. But I'll be able to get it. That'll be fine. But
What about
I
like
think
saving money?
no, because I'm definitely getting Donkey Kong Bonanza. That game looks fucking incredible.
But like,
There's no
what
way I'm
if you didn't?
no, I'm getting it. I'm gonna really enjoy that game. I
Like,
think
it doesn't sound great how you have to, how you don't have money right now to buy it. But then it's
wait, so
like, all right, eventually I'll be able to get it because I'll get some money. And then it doesn't sound very
it's not out yet.
smart.
It's not out yet.
But you were talking about how you need some more money and then you'll be able to get it. It doesn't
Yeah,
sound
no,
smart.
I'm gonna work this summer at a cricket club, and I'll use the money that I get from that to get it.
But is it a smart decision though?
Yes, because I'm gonna get hundreds of hours in that game. I think
Hold up, thank
Donkey
you.
Kong, Donkey Kong and Mario Kart World should have been 60. That's how much they should have been. I think 60 was the right price for AAA games.
I think that image is cropped, isn't it?
What
Hold up.
image? Doubt. Why are you sending me doubt? Crazy.
Because you
All
said it
right,
was a smart decision.
moving on to the viewer topic. Okay, if you could pick one universe from any film to live in, which one and why?
Which one would you pick? Because I've done a bit of research for this one.
I've not done any research. I have no idea. Um,
MCU.
why the fuck would you want to live in the MCU? Do you hate yourself?
Invincible.
Do you hate yourself?
Invincible universe.
You know what? Because I'm suicidal, I'm gonna say, don't look up. Because the entirety of the Earth gets fucking eradicated at the end.
The Star Wars. I don't know. Doesn't like they rule everything? No. Nah. I think Avatar would be cool.
No, I would live in the world of Star Wars, but I would live on Earth, because fuck all happens there.
Maybe that is our universe.
I would go, but it
Yo.
would be like actually no, that wouldn't be because wouldn't it be like in the Jurassic period or something? Because it's supposed to be like long,
Jurassic
long ago.
World.
No, I'd live in Jurassic. I would live in the universe of Jurassic World pre-Dominion, and I'd hang out fucking as far as possible from that island.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I'd live in the world of Jurassic Park, and I would just not go to the island.
Just not go to the island. Nah,
Yeah,
dude, I'd visit it. I'll just live
nothing good.
there.
Nothing good ever happens on islands.
I'll be the person that causes the dinosaurs to break out.
Anyway, so what was yours? The MCU.
I mean, it'd be cool.
It would be cool to have your car obliterated
No,
every
but if you
year.
think about it, all the science and shit doesn't make sense. So you can pretty much just do anything you want.
what do you mean?
What is stopping you from creating like a fucking, I don't know, super massive bomb made of whatever the fuck? Made like a new Force hammer.
Money?
I don't know, just come to Tony Stark and be like, all right, well, that's very
He's
great
dead.
nanotechnology there with
He's
your
dead.
very cool super collider.
Tony Stark is dead.
No, I mean like the original The Avengers
Oh, the original Avengers. Okay, I got it.
when they were still alive. But, you know, you just start rambling about like, ooh, nanotechnology, ooh, super collider, ooh, very high, and then
Okay.
you whip out like E equals MC squared, and then you'll just be a fucking genius to all the film producers and everything, and you'll just be accepted
Obviously.
into Tony Stark Industries.
Okay. So, favorite ice cream flavors. I don't think I can do a top 5, but I can do a top 3. Um, I think number 3 is probably
I thought it was a top three.
no. It says top 5, but I'm gonna do top 3. Let's do top 3 because top 5 is way too much. I think number 3 is probably just chocolate. Very nice, very good, basic, nice. Second for me is you can only really get this in Spain. It's leche merengada. It's like meringued milk, very good. And then number 1 flavor is bubblegum.
All right, I would put chocolate, chocolate chip, coffee,
In that order.
vanilla. No, it's just random.
I don't like vanilla ice cream. Call me fucking crazy. I think it tastes so utterly bland. It's not even enjoyable.
Well, I'm white. All right, I'm racist. So even though I put chocolate in there and chocolate chip, I don't care. And what would be my last? What's a good flavor?
Bubblegum.
I used to like it, but it's just too weird.
Too weird. I love it. It's the blue one with some marshmallows and it's very
Blue?
lovely. Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Mine was pink, bro.
No, mine bubblegum ice cream. Yeah. I'm seeing pink. I'm seeing blue and pink. I'm seeing like turquoise. Oh, there you go. That's the one that I know. Blue. If you Google it, most of it's blue.
I'll just like put weed. That's the last flavor, and I'll just leave it there.
Weed.
Next.
Next, take a shot every time Oliver says something dumb.
Yeah, and then
Well,
I
we
put I don't think Ollie can drink, and I don't want to get drunk. I never drink
yeah.
anyway.
I
It's a
neither
fun
do
fact
I.
about me. I don't think you're allowed to, though.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to, but like every person my age gets fucking as drunk as possible, but I do not and have not. Um, but yeah, we're not gonna do that one. One because we'd be taking a shot like every other
I'm
sentence, but
turning
every time.
21 this year,
Good
and
job.
I never
Good
really
job.
drink alcohol.
Actually, no, being why are you celebrating? You're only 1 year closer to death.
I'm celebrating that I got to live another year. How the fuck are you so pessimistic?
Alrighty. Well, I suppose that is it.
All right,
Yeah. Oh
50
seven.
minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ending out.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? No brain rot today. Just goodbye. Thank you for listening thus far. Bye bye.
Skibbity bros.